All right, so I've got this Kessil A360x. It came with the Wi-Fi dongle. This was from the Kessel photo shoot contest that they had for MACNA. So this is not something that I went out and purchased. This was a prize that I got from Kessel here. So this full disclaimer on that, I didn't go out and buy this light to do this review, but I figured I would go ahead and bring you guys a review on this particular light. I've seen a lot of folks out there with the light itself. I've also seen some folks do their reviews on the dongles itself. I have not been one for Kessels. This would pretty much be my first Kessel here. I do know the Kessel breed, and I have seen them out in different shows on different tanks, and they look very nice. The spectrum that they put out, I know is a more is what you call a specialized spectrum. It's kind of like in a safety zone. It's not going to keep you guys from killing your tank. It's not going to allow you to go ahead and cause any problems. However, from my understanding with the new Kessel here, they have unlocked a couple of keys and opened some doors, so that way you guys can have access to a lot of the spectrum availability. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Kessil A360x and see what we get in this box. So let's move the dongle over. So we got a couple of little warranty cards here and quick user guides and manuals, and the Kessel sticker, got a user guide. That's all standard stuff. So let's get into the light. So here it goes. Now, Kessel does do a wonderful job at the dense matrix lighting and getting that put into a nice tight little package there. From my understanding, the fan on this is more or less internal and almost fanless, I believe they said it was. So we'll see how that works out. I do like the feel of it. It's not metal per se, and it doesn't have like a real plastic feel to it, so that's nice. What else do we have in this box? So that was the box, that was the light. Pretty sure power supply and things like that will be coming along here. And it looks like some type of mounting essentials. We'll put that box to the side and we'll take a look at what else comes in here. So what do we got? Got your power cord. This cord looks like an extension cord for the power itself, so that way you guys can have more of a run. I do like that, because sometimes you hang the light and you go to plug it in and you realize this is not going to work out, especially if you're trying to do some wire management. We all know what the power brick is. This one is 19 volts, 90 watts max, so 90 watt LED. It's going to put the light out as it should. It does come with some hanging kit stuff here. Looks like a little eyelet. I was going to open this up, take a look at it. So what do we have? This little eyelet piece. Looks like it's going to attach to right here. Attach to the top of the light, so that way you can mount this from some hanging bracket. All right, got a couple little hooks here, and probably some wire ties for the wire management. That's all nice, and that should work out pretty well, depending on however you guys decide on mounting this light. It does have the ability to be mounted to a couple of the brackets. Looks like there's a gooseneck and a mounting arm available for this. So if you guys are interested in mounting it to the tank, those other options are there. I've gotten accustomed to hanging my lights above the tank and sometimes mounting them to the tank, so having multiple ways of mounting this is actually very beneficial. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and power this light up, see what we got out the box before I hook the dongle up to it. So give me 1 second while I do that. All right, so I got the power hooked up to the light. Let's see, so we got two knobs on here, one for the intensity and one for the color itself. So let's see, that's the color, nothing happening there. But here's where it's at, the intensity. Now, if you guys can hear that, there's a fan that came on when I turned it on. So there is a fan inside of here to keep it cool. It is fairly quiet. Yeah, you can barely hear that. So what I'm noticing here is you can turn the intensity up. Let me see here. Adjust some of this exposure on this. There we go. So you can turn the intensity up, and then you can play with the color. So that way you can get 100% intensity at a particular color. There we go, all white. Let's see. Got all white. Come down to the blue. This is at 100%. Not doing really any PAR on this. You know, we all know that it is going to produce the correct amount of PAR for your aquarium. There's a little white little hook. Think about it. You turn down the intensity and can come all the way down. From my understanding, this is supposed to be able to go down to 1%. Let's see how far. There we go. Right there. That should be about 1%. Full color intensity. Gotta take down the exposure, that way you guys can see all the blue LEDs here. That. And then as you increase the color, you get your whites in there. Now what I do see is a couple of different whites, probably a couple of different blues, and I think there may be some channels reserved for your greens and such, but that's part of the reason that you would either get the Kessel controller or the Wi-Fi dongle, so that way you can unlock the additional colors in here. But out of the box, this is what you'll get. You will need to put this on the timer if you're planning on using it, and then pretty much set your color to where you want it. And again, once you set your color, you will go ahead and turn it off and on. So got this little Pico that I'm probably gonna be setting up at some point. Let's mount this right in here real quick. Move this back. Alright. So again, we got the color all blue and the intensity down. We'll turn the intensity up, cause the camera to go haywire. Trying to figure out what's going on. And there we go, the color going up, more whites. And you know, this is what you get for it. So I do like it. The spread on it is a wide, very wide spread. Yeah, really digging this. I see why everybody loves the Kessels, man, because you know, you can actually just turn the knob and it's there. But where you really unlock the power at is with the unseen box here. See if we can kick this up without killing everything. There we go, that Wi-Fi dongle. So let's go and get that Wi-Fi dongle attached, see if we can get this set up, and we'll go from there. All right, so real quick look, here's the box that you get for the Wi-Fi dongle. You got your information on the back to set it up. You will need to download the Kessil app from their webpage or from the Google Store or the Apple Store, I think. Yeah, you can go to Kessel.com. A couple different places you can get the app. There we go. Google Play and the Apple Store. So it is Android compatible. I know a lot of lights come out there and they're not really set for Android sometimes. But it looks like you get a warranty card and a another sticker here, which is going to have your, let's see, this is for wireless connection process. Please save these stickers. So there are some stickers that you do need to save. Looks like this will be part of the setup process for the Wi-Fi itself. There goes the dongle. I'm gonna pop that out, and here it is. So nice little piece here. Looks like it's ran off of the K-Link on the Wi-Fi. So we'll just pop out one of the little pieces, pop in the dongle. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. Looks like there's like a nice little coral pattern on this. So I really like that. Got an indicator light and possibly like a reset button here. But let's go ahead and plug that in real quick, see what we get. Just bring this in, and it looks like it's lit up near the blue here, like a purplish color light on that. So I may need to just go ahead and turn this on and get that app set up. So real quick, you open up the app. There we go. So you open up the app. It's going to take you to time zone selection. Let's bring this exposure down so that way you can see everything. So you got to select time zone. So we're going to go scroll through the list. So what we have. Got almost every city in America listed here. Yeah, that's Fort Worth, Texas. And we will set this up for Miami. We'll go next. Choose how you want to log in, either with your Facebook or Google or Twitter, or you can just even skip that. It looks like, from my understanding, what this is going to be for is, let's say if you lose connection to the Wi-Fi, or something happens, it's supposed to be able to kind of set your or keep your settings here. We're going to skip that. So we have three options. Well, looks like two. So through the wireless router, the device can connect to the internet and control dongle at the same time. Connect directly to the Wi-Fi. This will connect directly to the Wi-Fi dongle. Cannot use Wi-Fi or cellular data temporarily. And then we have the quick reload. Quick reload is if the dongle has been connected to your router or other devices. It looks like it'll reload everything. So there's a star by the through the wireless router, so it's going to do that, and looks like it guides you through the steps here. Did that, so we're going to hit next. Make sure there's a solid orange light on the Wi-Fi dongle. There is a green light on the Wi-Fi dongle, and please scan the QR code that came with the sticker. So I did skip the light, from orange to green here, and what we're going to do is just check it out, see how responsive that is, and if it'll still let me go through the steps. I think that the reason it was orange was it was trying to find a Wi-Fi signal. Since it's been sitting here for a while, it probably picked up one. So I scanned the QR code for the lights. It looks like it's actually the light serial number, so I'm going to kind of keep that off of the camera here. I don't need anyone jumping into connect anything. Connection failed. Please check Wi-Fi dongle and confirm the service code. Let's see, Wi-Fi is on. I'm going to switch because I usually am connected to my 5G. I'm going to connect to the regular connection here. Let's get back to the app. I'm going to try to scan one more time. Now I may just need to reset the dongle so we can get that orange light to show up here. I'm going to try to reconnect it again. If it doesn't connect, I'll go ahead and use that little reset button. See if we can get it reconnected. Alright, so I got the orange light to show up, and what I ended up having to do was really just hold that little reset button down for a couple seconds. It turned red, and then when it came back, it actually turned orange here. So we have the orange light. So if you guys ever see that happen with yours, I would say hold down that little reset button, reset the whole dongle itself, and see if you can get back into the connection settings for it. So now it's turned to a blue color, and looks like we're on to step 3 here, which is plugging in my Wi-Fi information. Let's see. So we got the Wi-Fi setting. We have this. We got the password. We're going to go ahead and plug in. Make sure that's correct. All right. So here we go. Check indicator light goes from red to green. Click next to proceed, and that is it for right now. We can set up additional dongles if we had any, and we're just going to go ahead and hit done. So it's going through a bit of a setup process here. So here we go. Setup. Step number 5 is to connect to your router. We'll hit next. Please connect to your router. All right, so let's do that now. Okay, here we go. We got the dashboard. So it looks like it gives you the tuna sun and the tuna blue, although this is just the tuna blue, so I'm not sure why I have the option for both, but I can hit the power on that. I don't have any tuna sun, so don't need that to be there. Wish that wasn't in the app itself. As you can see, you hit the power, you can actually turn it on and off from your phone. All right, looks like it's on a manual setup here. So we have swipe up for programming. Let's see, what can we get out of this? Nothing with a pen. So we have intensity, and we have color. So I guess I can't do anything until I swipe up for the programming. And we have a couple of different modes here that shows up. We have a preset, which looks like it's 70% color, 60% intensity. See a couple of quick setups. Looks like you can actually remove these. Oop. Go about to drop my phone. Can you remove the preset? No, can't remove the preset. Manual tuna blue. So I guess I can put it on manual. Does that mean I can? No, that doesn't mean I can do anything there. But I can control it from the app. So I guess once you get into the color settings here, you can use the bar at the top for the color, and the one at the bottom looks like it's for the intensity. So yeah, And like I was saying, it looks like I can have access to now finally the violet. Wow. Violet and the red and the green. That actually looks pretty interesting there. So we can turn down the green. We get a nice purplish color here. I'd probably say if you were going to use this on a refugium to grow macroalgae, yeah, that would work here. So let me turn off these lights on the side so you guys can see what this looks like. So that's the red at 100. You got the UV at 100, color at I guess you would say 100% blue. Intensity is at 14%. If we bring up the intensity, looks like we add more blue. I was wondering if you can independently control this, and yeah. So that's 100% violet. So you can actually just turn on just the violet channel alone. Huh. We have different effects that shows up on here. You have your cloud cover, aurora. Not sure if that's just gonna make some weird rainbow effect here. Let's see. And I guess the frequency, so you can probably speed this up. Yeah. That's the aurora. They have, you can do a red moon. Oh, okay. So you do the red moon. I was like, why did it just shut off? You get your red LED channels. I guess if you do blue moon, you get the blue set. And whoa, rainbow. Sorry about that. Rainbow looks like party mode. So if your fish wanted to go to the club and have a disco, hit the rainbow mode. You got your cloud cover. So all of these are just little effects that they offer on here. The cloud cover is obviously going to do what it does. Storm. And I'm just wondering if you can put these in within the program. Like if you just set up your own programming here. So let's see. Actually, let me do this here. Okay, so it's a little bit easier to work with it this way. So the storm, actually what I found out real quick while I was adjusting everything was that this just goes for just a brief moment, so you can not cause a bit of an issue with your tank as you're showing off the lights to your friends here. So I guess what you can do, we can add a program, can do preset tuna blue, which then gives you access to the presets for the tuna blue settings there. Looks like it'll come on at 8, and as you're going through this, the light does change, it looks like. So preset tuna blue looks like its intensity is maxed out at 60% with just all blue. So we can hit preview down here, and it should go through like a quick cycle of these lights. Okay, so that's the app. I guess what you can do is you can go through each point and adjust your color, and then go from there. Set the time. So if you want to change it an hour later, an hour sooner, whatever you guys want to do. This will probably be turn down the color spectrum, make it all blue. So I don't know, it seems a bit easy to use. I'm used to just going in and plugging in my time, especially with my my AI and the Radeon app. So they did a pretty good job here with it, and it looks like, again, like I was thinking, I guess you can add in. Oh, mess with that. It's like you can add in an effect within that time frame. So yeah, you can throw a cloud in at a certain time, and during that time frame you'll have cloud cover. So that was a quick setup on the app. It's probably going to take some getting used to, especially with setting it up. And it just yelled at me that it was saved. So do tuna blue preset or quick set. Yeah, quick set. So we add a program. Let's try a brand new program on this. So new blank program. So 8 o'clock. So as you can set your times, you can add a point. Do 9. All blue, actually. Yeah, no color, all violet. I guess we can, so how do we add another point? So save color. Okay, so you back out to save the point, and then you would do add another point. You just go through the times here so you can get your colors added in and your intensity added in. So it's a little, oh, and there goes the color bar, or at least the bar going up and down. Again, this is all brand new for me here with this app. I know there's plenty of other apps out there. All of them have a different user interface to how they work. Let's see, can I put this in landscape? No, it has to be done in portrait. So what I'm missing here is this, I guess there's a bar on this left that I did not know until I adjusted the intensity. That will either go up or down, which is your light point. So it's going to take some getting used to here with just adjusting the lights. I know a lot of people did ask questions about this on a previous video that I had, where Kessel was or is possibly going to be releasing a new kind of like AP700 light, and hopefully they either, you know, keep this app or possibly improve on it a little bit more. There are some areas for improvement where they can make it a little bit more user friendly, but all in all, I do like the light. The app is usable, and if you guys definitely have any questions at all on this, if you're having any issues with it, go ahead and shoot me a comment below. My email is in the link. It's at simplyreefing@gmail.com, and just let me know what your thoughts on this is as far as the light goes, and I will see you guys on the next one.